hand and thank you as well. Before we introduce new members, Mark Jones, who's a member of the building committee, has a few exciting thoughts to share.
Hello, I'm Mark Jones, and I'm on the Idlewild Building Committee that is overseeing the renovation of the Jones Education and Recreation Building. Now, I'd like to take just a brief moment to remind you that the Jones Building is not named after me, nor is it named after anyone in my family. It is named after the beloved minister Paul Tudor Jones, who retired in the mid-1970s after leading this church through the turbulent 50s and 60s here in Memphis. So just want to make that clear. Now, it's after years of dreaming, talking, planning, fundraising, construction, it's hard to believe that I'm here to tell you that we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And that light is not an oncoming train. I'm excited to report to you that the ground floor of the Jones Building, which will be the early enrichment center at Idlewild, is on schedule to be completed by mid-December, which is good because the center is going to open up on January the 7th. And it is already filled with deposits paid. In the winter and spring, the center will open up with babies from 6 weeks old to toddlers up to 26-month-olds. Now, in the summer of 2019, there will be a camp for rising 1st through 5th graders, and pre-K and 4K, of which I'm a proud graduate from a few years ago, will start in the fall of 2019. The search for the teachers has begun, and just to let you know, there is already a waiting list of over 30 children for the Idlewild Enrichment Center. Now let's switch gears for a second. There have been many questions regarding the recent construction outside the main entry door, the door that faces the parking lot. 2 weeks ago, a drainage pipe had to be put in place, had to be laid under that area in order to keep the construction up to date and on track. However, that was not the correct time on the construction calendar to complete the curb cut. And by curb cut, I mean we're going to bring in the street by about 15 or 20 feet, the drop-off point, so it is closer to the door. In fact, the curb cut may not be done until after Christmas. The construction people are trying to find the right time on the construction timetable, and it also must match up with the church's timetable for the curb cut to be done. As you know, Idlewild is a busy church, but it's especially busy during the holiday season. So I can tell you that the curb cut will not happen between Thanksgiving and Christmas. The church can't afford to have its main door blocked even for a day. The new kitchen will be finished in the Jones Building before Christmas. However, the kitchen we have currently now will stay open through the holidays. The building committee wants as little disruption in this building as possible during the holiday season. Another tour of the Jones Building will occur in October after the 11 o'clock worship. So please keep your eye out for that announcement in your bulletin. And since I made this minute for mission in an early church, I have an update. During the Sunday school hour, Frank Kelly and Dara and Jamie Linkus and myself and a few advisors took the junior high and senior high over to the building to look at their new classrooms. They are very excited, although I think the elevator shaft may have been the most interesting part of the trip. And it's pretty cool. The fact that we'll be able to get from the ground floor to the third floor of the Jones building is miraculous. Tom Cruise and I will be doing another, Steve Berger and I will be doing another video tour of the building soon. You see how easy it is to get those two men confused. It will be posted on the Facebook and on the church's website and social media, so please keep your eye out for that video tour coming soon. In closing, let me say that Lord willing and the creek don't rise, we will be in the Jones building using the renovated Sunday school rooms, the new church fellowship hall, the new church nursery, the new senior high and junior high youth rooms. We'll be using the entire building in early 2019. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you. Well done. As I told Mark earlier, it's not every day that Presbyterians clap and worship, but on this case, I think it's well worth it. It is an exciting day, exciting future, and yes, the light that God shines is indeed at the end of the tunnel. But I have some other really exciting news today to share with you. The session just met a little while ago and received 3